Here we are at the magnificent Ludwigsburg Palace, Schloss Ludwigsburg. Incredible. Vertigo has just treated us to the tours.
Of all of them, they said this is the grandest. I never knew that then. I just knew I loved it. You know.
Sure.
You have to keep in mind that those high rises were not here, so you just saw the church steeples and
Sure.
you know the houses, but that was it.
Kommt ihr zu uns?
Notice the beautifully designed gardens as we approach the palace. Views of an additional fountain through the hedge. And here we are looking back up the entryway where we came into the palace. It's September, so they've put out pumpkins along the way to show the harvest. Way to go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, cute cat. Are you the palace cat? That who you are? Here we are at the first arch on our way to take the tour. This is entering the palace courtyard. There's a way to go. Who treated us to this wonderful day. Looks like we have a porcelain exhibition. And it seems to be the official porcelain of the castle.
Shop you can buy across the way here. It's open. Look there.
Here we are in the interior of the residence palace. Magnificent. I'll zoom in on this fountain here. This is the other side of the arch that we came in on. His way to go again. And this is the rear of the castle that we just finished touring. They have a harvest festival here at the tower with various figures made out of gourds. This obviously is a witch, I suppose. And over here they have cattle and a shepherd. Over here they have a ram. This is the formal English garden that we saw from the windows of the palace as we were touring. Lovely fountain. And as you can see, the hedges take a lot of work. And in addition to the squash figures, they also have a squash for sale, different kinds of squash. And over there they have different tastings of squash. Mesa cherry was one. It had a nice rich flavor. They had a roasted squash with curry powder. I have to remember to make that for us one day. Yeah, just wonderful collection of squash displays. Here's another view of the shepherd and the oxen. Get a little closer here. All made out of squash. Gourds, I should say. finally figured out that all the gourds here are a festival relating to Switzerland, and here's the brochure for it. Some more of these wonderful gourd sculptures. And here we have a pair of gourd sculptures showing the William Tell legend. This is William Tell, and here's the person he's going to shoot the gourd off his head. And here is the Swiss Army knife. I guess no Swiss event would be complete without reference to that. Alpine horn.
That's a real pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
The gift. Thought it was, a replica.
Yes, it is. Now, which palace is this again?
That is, I think it's called Schloss. That's actually the let's see, it's not Montparnasse is that one, but I could be wrong. I could get them confused.
Here's Wedigo and I enjoying our delicious pastry. We came to the Park Cafe next to the Ludwigsburg Palace, and it's very charming. Not only do they have this outdoor area, but they also have an interior, you might call it a solarium, where you could eat in warmth during the winter. And then they also have, believe it or not, they have a cactus garden here. Considering it snows, it's just a surprise. And then a wonderful old-time carousel that is operating right now. You can see people in there. And coming around to some of the other sites, a very charming fountain, gazebo and plants. It's just a wonderful place to have a coffee and kick. And here's a close-up view of the carousel we saw earlier. And here at the palace, we have Rapunzel's tower. I think I see her in the window about to let down. And if there was any doubt that this was Rapunzel's tower, that has now been put to rest by what we see here. It's like a ferocious cat guarding the door. Here's another view of that beautiful formal garden, as well as some of the plantings along the way to the Favorit Schloss, an adjacent castle.
Shy.
I guess he decided to wait over there and watch us, huh? Here we are on the balcony of the Schloss, looking back toward the main palace, and a very grand entrance. Nice plaza here.